Guess not here yet. Probably 15 minutes, that's when he'll get here. The Skilla Mages go first. Alright. Let me recap real quick. You guys had traveled to Tenpug's temple. You were here in order to help Tenpug protect the temple against the undead Skella Mages of Dragoth, the undead Dracolich. These Skella Mages are wildly powerful. Dragoth equipped them with deadly staves of power, lesser than like the one you might see in a D&D book. Like the normal wizard staff of power is incredibly overpowered. I've toned these down. But it makes them dangerous opponents, and he sent them here to capture an artifact with a god spark in it, which Ringsight also wants to collect in order to resurrect his dead elephant god of air. And so the Skella Mages are putting up a fearsome fight, and they're using cloaks of darkness, so you can't tell exactly where they are. Alright, so Ringsight.
Yes.
You're riding Butterfly. Butterfly is invisible, but you're not.
Yes.
Alright. So the first thing that happens is these 5 Skella Mages, they're going to begin targeting you with various attacks. So I'm going to need a few saving throws from you here. Alright, so the first one is a DC 18 con save. The first skeleton is grasping in the darkness, silently casting the Rot spell at you.
Am I still in the fog?
You are in the fog cloud. If you're within 60 feet of the Skella Mages, they can still see you in the fog with blind sight.
Right. How far am I?
5, 10, 15, 20 feet.
Frick. This was a waste of time.
You thought the fog would work, but they see through it with their evil eyes.
Okay, the Twitch isn't letting me just get to the fricking stream.
Ah, that's unfortunate. There's probably ads and stuff. Well, so just picture this. They are fairly close. There's an overlapping darkness spell encroaching on your fog cloud, so in one direction it's darker than in the other. They're not saying anything when they cast spells, so the spells just come out of the darkness and through the fog and whack into you.
Huh. Where's my constitution score? There it is. Okay. Alright, let's try to not die then. Well, would you look at that? I made it.
You made the save? Alright. So the skeleton tries to hit you with a necrotic rot, but the pustules do not form. You resist it. The next one, DC 18 Charisma save. That's going to be easy for you. And this one is a Bane spell that he's trying to lock in on you.
What is their blind sight like telling them? Like bats have blind sight, but that just gives you a rough outline.
They can just sense where living creatures are within 60 feet.
I'm gonna luck that actually. I don't like that rule. So I say no. I misclicked. For frick's sake. Alright, I guess I failed the charisma save.
Oh, wow. I was not expecting that. Okay, so they slap a Bane on you. So you've been cursed. Whenever you make an attack roll or saving throw, you have to subtract a d4. Well, fortunately, the next two things that come in are chilling touches. So those are attack rolls. I've got a 21 and a 26 to touch you.
Okay, I'm gonna activate the shield spell, so I only get hit from one of those.
All right, one of those chilling touch grasps you for 2d8 necrotic damage. The other one deflects off the shield, so you take only 9 necrotic damage. You cannot regain hit points until the start of your next turn. Okay, and that leaves just one Skelemage. Who knows where he is within the darkness? He's going to point his staff at you. Let me change this color here. All right. He casts a spell in your general direction. Nothing happens to you immediately. Okay. Will is hidden. I've got 2 Defiler spawns, and the Defiler spawns are going to make attacks against your Elemental.
Repeat that.
Let me look here. So a Defiler spawn has 3 Psi Slam attacks with +7. And Ring Sight's Elemental has armor class 15. Alright, so let's see. 21. 24. And 14. That's a miss. Alright, so it slams your Elemental twice. It does a d8 plus 9 Psychic. That's a pretty hard slam. 31 damage. Ouch. It had 54. It brings it to 85 damage. It's only got 90 hit points. Your Elemental gets attacked by the other Defiler spawn.
Oh, the air elemental was getting hit then.
The air elemental. Not you, not you, not the Drake, your air elemental. Let's see. So that's a 17, a 14, and a 9. So only one of those hit. And it does 16 damage, which destroys your air elemental. So it gets slaughtered in a hail of psychic attacks by these eldritch creatures from space. And after destroying your air elemental, they're going to begin moving towards you. They move 30 feet down the hallway. They don't make any sound, but they have all these tentacles wiggling, flapping in the breeze, and these 2 little wings that seem too small to carry their bodies. But they float in your general direction eerily. These Skelemages are going to leave the darkness. Alright. They're going to come up here behind the Defiler spawn.
Hey, what's the reach of their blind sight?
60 feet.
Does that mean they can just see my invisible boy anyway?
They would be aware of him, yeah. Specifically beats invisibility.
Oh, screw these guys.
I know, it's rough. Hey, Morg. An invisible skeleton mage creeps up behind you. He's going to point his staff at you. And he's going to cast a hold monster silently. So, let's see, that is a wisdom save, I believe. Hold monster. DC 18 Wisdom save.
30.
All right, you easily make the save. He burns a bunch of his charges.
Does he become visible?
It was a greater invisibility, so he doesn't become visible. But you feel some tingles, as if a spell was cast at you, but when you turn around, nothing's there. He sort of slips away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Grimorn!
Great. You heal 7 hit points.
What's up?
I'm going to blast you with magic missiles, I think. Let's see. Skill mages, they do magic missile at 2nd level. So that's 4 missiles. So he's basically just going to be cheap because he knows how heavily armored you seem to be.
How does he know that?
They share a telepathic bond. So can you withstand the force of 12 magic missile damage?
Yep.
Alright, he lets you have it. I'm going to mark that he's used that spell. Okay. Then he...
Oh, there's still a bunch over there, huh?
And
Chris,
he
do
watches...
you heal your 7 HP?
5, 10, 15,
Alright. Before they attack, they take 38 damage.
38
Save.
damage. Let's see, they have 60 hit points, so 38 damage is going to instantly kill probably all of them. They rush mindlessly into your spell and are obliterated by it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Wisdom save. Okay.
Do they get a
Start
wisdom
melting.
save for half?
Yeah.
Half of 38. That's 19, and they already had 38. 30, 40, 57. No, technically they could survive. I should roll it instead of just taking them off the board. Alright.
Oh, you heal me 7?
They might survive, so I'll roll it. What's your DC? 23?
25.
25? Oh, actually, I remember last week they didn't have the stats to actually make the save. So that makes it easy. They do die immediately when they hit your spell. Kablam.
How did you heal me?
I used a bonus action healing here.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I messed with that last week because I didn't my bonus.
Okay, the Skelemage that cast the magic missiles at you, he was invisible, and it didn't make him visible, and he's also not there anymore. He's going to bonus action away. Misty Step. And he's gone.
Now the item is right next to us, though, huh? On the ground.
Alright, now, ring sight. What do you want to do?
Right. Enough of these fell magics.
Hang on, ring sight. Butterfly bumps into something and lets out a roar of protest.
In what direction?
In all directions. You've been encased in a wall of force bubble.
Interesting. Can magic get through a wall of force?
Very limited. It's only spells that only require line of sight.
Interesting. So I'm gonna cast Divine Sense. Or use Divine Sense. As an action, I know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. All right, you're going to be aware of all of the enemies. There are 5 skeleton wizards to your left. There are 2 skeleton wizards. Or, hang on. Let me reverse this. So if you were looking away from the inner sanctum, if you were, like, looking towards the intersection, the T intersection of the hallway, if you look to your left, there's 2 Defiler spawns and 2 Skelemages, and then if you look to the right in a section of darkness, there's 5 Skelemages. And also, beyond a wall, does that go through walls?
No, that would be total cover.
Alright, this one has total cover, so ignore him.
Okay. So, next move. Quicken spell. Let's find that so I can write it down. Two sorcery points down. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Now, with that quickening spell, I am going to Psychic Crush the undead over there. But that's the wrong spell. That's right, it's person. Can I upcast Synaptic Static? You know what? I have a better idea, actually. Let me try... You know what? No, that would leave Butterfly too exposed. Best to start with Destruction. Synaptic Static. I'll use my Psychic Crush slot. Okay. Now, you get to take... okay, all the undead to my... The bigger cluster. Get
The
Psychic
group of
Crush
5,
and-
Psychic Crush.
Yes.
Well, which is which? So, you said 2 different spells there.
Sorry, Synaptic Static.
Alright, we're gonna ignore Psychic Crush, we're just doing Synaptic Static with the spell slot that would have been that one. Okay, so you choose a point within range, Psychic Energy explodes in a 20-foot radius, it engulfs all of them.
Ring of Probability.
They're making
Plus 2 DC.
an intelligence saving throw against, what's your DC?
With the Ring of Probability, 21.
21. Alright, let me think here. They need to roll a 12 or better. They are wizards after all. Alright, so starting down the line, the first Skelemage, he's gonna fail. The second one, let's see, so that's a 6, a 17. Oh, hang on. So they have a... Well, yeah, I already said I just have to roll a 12 or better. So 6, 17, 10, 6. And the last one in line rolls an 18. So 2 of them will make the save. Give me that damage. 8d6. And they're going to have muddled thoughts, where they subtract a d6 from attack rolls, ability checks, constitution saves to maintain concentration. Yeah, I'm going to have to make some
31.
saves here. Alright, so 31, that's going to be 31 or 15. $15 to this one, 31 to this one. 18 to this one, 31 to this one. Alright, the one that encased you in that bubble, he's going to try to maintain concentration. So half of 31 is going to be 15. DC 15. He rolls an 11, and he's got plus 9, so a 20 is going to maintain concentration. That was pretty close.
Oh, I'm not done yet. Now it's Butterfly's turn. And he has True Sight, and he is going to freaking Psychic Pulse his arse. So make me another saving throw at DC 16 Wisdom save.
DC 16. How far does that go? 15-foot cube? I can hit all of them. Okay.
Let's roll the damage for this ahead of time.
Alright, they have to roll a 7 or better. It's pretty easy. 13, 12, 6, 7, 11. Only one of them failed.
Alright, the one who failed takes 41 damage.
41 or 20. Let me check something. Oh, that's
Also
good.
he's stunned.
Alright. It's going to do 20. That one goes to 35 damage. This one goes to 51 damage. This one goes to 35 damage. This one goes to 51 damage. The one in the front, he's taken the most damage. He's taken 77 damage, and he drops. So that bag of bones is exploded by the psychic attack. But you still can't go anywhere.
Can I try to bluff them?
You just want to talk at them?
Yes.
What do you say?
If you want to continue your undead lives, I suggest you run. Quick.
No, if a skeleton could laugh.
Dang.
Unfortunately, they are under command and must do what their master Dragoth commands.
Ah, well, I tried.
Alright, Morg. Something got you from behind all of a sudden. And then just in front of you, all of those creatures exploded when they tried to attack Grimorn. Down the hall over here, Ringsight seems to be having some trouble, but he's holding the fort. He's got the hallway blocked up, preventing any other skeletons from coming this way. On the ground, very temptingly, there is an artifact. What's up?
Can Butterfly drop invisibility?
Sure. No point, really.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, Long. What's Morg gonna do?
Let's... I'm gonna use my bonus action because my healing spirit to heal Grimorn again. Heals for another... You heal another 6 health, Grimorn. And along with that, I'm gonna move the healing spirit 30 feet. Closer to Butterfly and Ringsight. And I'm going to run into this hallway where the thing that attacked me 5, 30, 35, 40.
I'll be back.
I'm
in
gonna
a
use
second.
my action to move the circle. Ninja, can you tell me if the moonbeam has to travel through like pathways, or can I just send it 60 feet through walls and everything? It says I can move it 60 feet
It
to a space I can
probably
see.
has to obey any rules of movement that you would, so it can't go through
Okay.
walls.
Okay, so I'd move it 60 feet. Turning to 50, 55. So I would move it through the tunnel like this, and I would hug the wall so it doesn't hit me.
All right. Well, he's not going to want to move through that for sure.
And I didn't run into it when I went through this wall, so I'm gonna assume that the rest of the space it didn't hit him.
All right.
And then I'm going to move back 5. Move 40. Okay. That's it.
All right. Oren is pretty far back, and he's behind a wall of force, so he has to go through this hole in the wall that's been opened up. So let's see. 15. 20, 25, 30, 35. He could get up behind one of these Skelemages. He can use his bonus action to do a stealth. And he's got a really good stealth roll, and these Skelemages are not very observant, so they're not going to notice. And the Star Spawn are also not very observant, and they also don't notice. So Oren is going to be able to come up behind the Skelemage and inflict a severe backstab upon it, and he's going to destroy this Skelemage. Then he's going to use some more of his movement to go, let's see, 5, 10. I think he might be out of movement here. Actually, maybe with the movement that he has left, he could take cover inside this grave section here. Little bit of extra armor. Alright, so that's his turn. Gramorn! Oh, the tempting artifact rests on the floor just here. Just a few feet away. It's crackling with fire, burning, emitting a black smoke, scorching the ground around it. The thing itself, like a giant ruby, but it seems like it's pulsing like a heart.
And it's cursed as fuck.
As you remember, that does seem to be the case.
Not very big, huh?
It is a big gem. You could hold it in your hand.
Can I put it in a bag of holding?
You want to just sort of slide the bag of holding onto it and scoop it up without touching it?
Yeah,
All right.
I gotta do that. I will need an invisible skeleton to come and pick it up.
That could be trouble.
Would that be a full action to do that? I guess so. I gotta take the bag.
It's tricky. I'm not going to make you make any rolls, but it does take a little time and precision. So yeah, it's most of your turn to do that.
Okay, I'll do that. And then I'll move a little bit more, okay?
Yep. So that's like your action, your movement. I guess if you got a bonus action, you can still do something with that.
No, I don't really have a bonus action.
Alright.
That I can do right now.
Okay. The Skelemages are having a pretty hard time. They can see that the wall of force isn't protecting them against the psychic attacks that are coming from Butterfly and Ring Sight. So the one that was maintaining concentration is going to drop concentration. Alright. The ones that have 35 damage on them, they're going to move. Alright. 5, 10, 15. Allahu Akbar! The Skelemage that's so terribly crippled by your attacks runs at you and snaps his staff, which has 5 remaining charges. Alright.
Is there anything I can do about that?
You get a dexterity saving throw, DC 17 to cut the damage in half. It's going to do 5d8.
Loaded. A DC what?
18 dexterity saving throw?
It was a DC 17 dex save to avoid the blast.
Okay, re-rolling that because I don't want to take the blast. Way to boost my saving throws. Don't paladins have? Don't paladin auras give you? No, it's level 6. Frick. What kind of damage is this?
It is 22 force damage as it explodes with tremendous magical power. Blast
Well, luckily
wave.
this was luckily it was a weaker one, I guess.
I have it marked here that you already had some damage. What do you have your hit points set at?
6.
You're down to 6 hit points?
Yes.
Ouch. How'd you get so badly injured?
I have 76 hit points. I am frail.
Well, that hurt a lot then, that 22 damage. Roll for Butterfly as well.
Alright.
Butterfly could probably make a good dex save. DC 17 isn't... It failed also? Alright, well, 22 damage for Butterfly as well. So what's it at? 39 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, Butterfly's got a decent amount of hit points. 215.
I have met 176 health.
$176 hit points. Out of what's your max HP? Or are you talking
Mine?
about Butterfly?
His max HP is 215.
Alright, so you're saying his hit points are down 276. I don't know. I just do my notation differently. I just do like negative numbers for how much damage they have. I just do it a little backwards. Alright, so a tremendous blast, a bunch of damage. The other one that was outside of the blast radius here, he's going to see that it didn't kill you. And so he's going to... he's going to throw... what's his best move here?
Need to consider that. Just do something.
He wants to take your action, so he throws a hold monster at you.
What save is that?
Hold monster's a DC 18 wisdom save. Feel the icy hand of the Defiler trying to paralyze you from a distance.
These little bastards. What? Well, I don't think a 14. Man, my saves aren't getting me out of this.
All right. He manages to catch you in a hold person. Lucky day for him. Okay.
Guess I'll just stay here.
Couple skill mages making the end run. They don't know that the gem is gone. Alright. At the other end of the hall, I still had these guys. The Defiler spawns are going to attempt to go after Orin. Let me pull up his character sheet. It's too bad he's not here. Maybe I should try to send him another message. It is 9:50 after all. Alright. Well, looking at his character sheet, he's got armor class 19. These things have to roll a 12 or better to hit him. I wonder if he's got any tricks that can get him out of this. I feel like he wouldn't be caught up so easily like this. But he can at least reduce damage if he takes a hit.
Thorn is supposed to be invisible. The Defiler spawns can also see invisible things.
Maybe not. They are psychic creatures. I should double check that.
Nope. Heck. Nope.
What did I do with my notes on these things? Hang on. Let me look it up. Star Spawn. Oh, that one's CR21. That's not the one. Oh boy. I am feeling unprepared. All right. I'm just going to say they can't see him. I don't know. I'll send him over here instead. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Scalamage can see him and is going to try to put up a wall of force around him as well.
Does the fog cloud get dispersed from the staff explosion?
Good point. It probably would be. Pushed out by the force. Alright. Ring sight, it's gonna be your turn.
Oh, right, I'm paralyzed. I don't get a turn.
You get to make a save.
Well, I failed to say. Do I get? Can Butterfly do anything?
So the way the spell works is that you make a save or you get paralyzed, and then at the end of each of your turns, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. So that's the saving throw I'm talking about. Like, if you're paralyzed for your turn, at the end of your turn, you get another save, which can break
Wait, what's the DC for the save?
It was DC 18 on the hold monster.
Then I did make it. I forgot I had the frickin' wisdom bonus.
Okay. Then you are not held.
Little bastards. Okay, does Butterfly still have a turn?
Butterfly will go on the same turn as you?
So no, then.
Well, I'm saying yes.
Oh, okay.
Butterfly wasn't held by the spell, only you were.
So, I see the guy who did that.
No. He's in Orb of Darkness. There are 2 Defiler spawns that pushed up on you.
Oh, that doesn't work on Butterfly. He has True Sight.
They have a Whispering Aura. When you start your turn near these things, you have to make a DC 15 Wisdom save versus 2d6 Psychic damage.
Plus 5. 20.
Was that for you or Butterfly? You have to do one for Butterfly, too. I'm going to assume that was yours. What's Butterfly's roll?
Higher than mine.
Higher than mine isn't a number, though. Roll it.
24.
Cool. All right. Success. So their psychic whispers don't affect you. So what's Butterfly doing?
He can see the guy in the darkness. So, you know what? It's time to go on the offensive, actually. Charge him.
Wait, does he have blind sense?
Yes, and True Sight.
So he's going to attack the Scalamage?
Yes.
Alright. Multi-attack. Claw bite. +9 on each.
We'll see how Claw goes first. Ugh. That was a 25 and a 27.
Okay. The Scalamage is going to cast Shield, but that only brings its armor class up to 18. So I think hit.
Hit. Okay, that's 28 damage for him.
All right, he dies. his darkness winks out.
Frickin' finally. Okay, anyone else in sight?
So right next to you, there's these two horrifying aberrations.
I'm ignoring them.
Further down the hall,
I'm
There's-
not on him anymore.
so you dismounted with half your movement then.
No, I noticed I'm not on him anymore. I wanted to keep being on him.
Ah, so you moved while he moved. Gotcha. Okay, they get attacks of opportunity. One of them, at least. 13 doesn't hit. Swung one of its nasty tentacles at you. Whipped at you, but missed.
Alright, now that he's out of the way, I'm heading back to the rest of the party. I'm freaking dying. So, to where the Grimoire is.
Well, you used 25 movement. Butterfly can move, like, what, 80? I forget.
Is this area big enough to fly in?
No. So,
Then
let's see. Do you want to go, like, back towards the main hallway and up towards where Grimorn was?
yes.
Alright. So you approach the edge of
Wait, hold on.
Grimorn's
How do you
spell.
get that far?
He's got a lot of movement, right?
If he flies, he has to walk. He can't fly in here.
Sorry. Let me specify. These are fairly large spaces. You can fly, but like there's not a lot of room. So you can fly within the space that's there, but you can't fly around freely because there's walls all over the place. But the ceilings are high.
Like a bird in a box.
The ceilings are high enough that you could fly over a medium creature.
Good to know. Alright.
Although in here it'd be more
Hello.
like a hop and less like a fly.
We're not doing very well.
You're asking your healer for help. Grimorn! Do you see his open wounds?
Yeah, I see him.
Oh my god.
Alright, Ringsight's badly wounded. So is his mount.
Chicken Man!
Butterfly's not invisible anymore, right?
Nah, he let go of his invisibility.
That scheme didn't work.
What happened to you?
Oh, you know, just
What's
dying.
your, what's your max elt?
76.
I will heal you. Give me a second, I'm just looking for my spell. Okay, cure wound. Come on, big roll. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Not bad, 31.
Works for me. Thank you very much.
Where are all the other skeletons?
They went
Where's the
down-
orb? It's gone!
Not for long, it isn't.
I think you're doing things a little bit out of order. I mean, technically it's Morg's turn next.
Yeah, I moved
Before
over
that
there.
heal goes off.
And I'll move back over here.
So that's like pre-planning your moves.
There we go.
Sorry.
And that's it. I'm done.
I mean, technically it was still Ringsight's turn. He was just moving in your direction and talking to you.
Oh, well, I don't have much of a turn. I was paralyzed. I'm done.
Oh, did he? Oh, sorry about that. I thought it was my turn.
All right, some more.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to move my healing spirit 30 feet, and it'll get Grimorn, Butterfly, and Ringsight. So they all heal. I'm just gonna do this once instead of rolling it for each person. They all heal 7 hit points each.
Nice.
Okay. And then I'm going to continue searching for that freaking skeleton mage that gave me the tingles. I move 5, 10. And I'm gonna move this with my action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45. I'm gonna make my way and follow this.
Right about there, you hear a shriek as a Skelemage that was hiding around the corner is obliterated by your spell.
Okay. And then I'm gonna leave it at the end of the hall so nothing comes down there.
So, Ninja, when they die, these skeletons, do they just fall apart or do they become dust? Like,
The skeleton mages are a combination of a skeleton and a ghost and a shadow creature from the gray. A combination of horrible defiler magics is used to craft one of these sentient undead wizards.
but is there any type of remains that stays behind?
All 40 of these are defilers that you can collect their ashes, yes. If that's your question. 40 defiler ashes, you need 3 for the thing, so divided by 3, that's 13. 13 of the items that you could craft that boost the spell level.
Okay, I needed some for another thing though. It's for that item that I wanted to buy.
Gotcha.
The collector was asking for more of them. For that book, was it to raise wisdom?
Will does not have a teleport. Unless he's got an item that'll let him teleport.
It's a cantrip, no, or a spell.
He
where
doesn't seem
throws
to have
his
it.
He throws his dagger.
Yeah, it's
Here's
not going to
a-
work. He would need Misty Step specifically. And he doesn't seem to have it. Because he's trapped in a bubble of force and he can't get out. Wizard's got him good. He doesn't have a counter to it. I don't think he had a counter spell tattoo or anything.
No.
Just looking at his sheet. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything he can do. He puts his hands on the bubble, but he can't get out. So then, Grimorn, it was your turn. You did your heal. You used a little bit of your movement. You don't have a bonus action.
No.
All right. Do you want to say anything?
I acted surprised saying that the orb was gone.
The orb? Do you mean the gem?
Yep.
You're trying to hide it from Ringsight.
What?
Should I make you roll a deception? How good a liar is your character?
The gem is gone!
Interesting. Give me a moment. Are we out of turn order or no?
There's still a few undeads, and they've got Orin trapped.
You don't have any suspicion that I took it. You wouldn't even be nearby, and you were paralyzed looking in the other direction.
Well, all right then.
Uh-oh. Orin is hit with a curse, and he takes 10 damage. He's suffering from a rot spell. The skeleton.
Is he able to communicate with us telepathically?
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Let me double check that rot doesn't require concentration. No, it's instantaneous. All right. I just had to double check.
Can
All
their
right.
spell go through the wall of force though that they created around him?
It says a creature you can see within range. Causing their flesh to form pustules. So he just has to point at a creature he can see, and it happens to the creature. So he's not projecting anything through the wall of force. He's just pointing through the wall of force, and it goes off. All right. What can they really do here? They're in a bad spot. I think they're gonna move. And these ones, they're gonna come back. They're gonna park themselves over here at the command of this Scala mage that's got your friend trapped. So he summons his minions over here, and they wiggle their tentacles angrily because they've got nothing to slap with their psychic tentacles. The Scala mage is causing Orin to rot, and he doesn't like that. And he can't get out of the bubble. Ring sight. Now that you're healed, what do you do?
Uh,
Oh wait,
No, that's not
do you still have that effect going where you can sense things?
it's not clear.
Are you able to ping with it, or does it stay up for a duration? What's the deal with that effect? It's a paladin thing, right?
You can open your awareness until the end of your next turn.
All right, well,
Which
this is your next
Half
turn.
decently.
So that means you can
Well,
still sense this turn until the end of this turn, right?
No, I cast it, and then they took down the wall of force, and I got my paralysis off. So, past then, I think. By the time I got over here, I think it went away.
Okay. Then you sense nothing. What do you do?
That's a good question, you know.
Orin calls out to you through his telepathic link and says, I seem to be trapped in a bubble of force. And I'm getting sick in here. I need your help.
Got to be somewhere around this.
We must go to his rescue.
Oh, right, I can get you out of the situation. Where are you? I go to find him.
You head to the end of the hallway on your mount. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. All right. 70 feet brings you up to the Defiler spawn. They're blocking your path.
Interesting. Really quick, let me just do something. Okay, well, that's a surprise tool that'll help me later. So, first things first. Uh, hang on. Uh, Butterfly can act before me, yes?
Yeah, it's sort of like either way on your turn.
Okay. Psychic Pulse again.
Now, hang on. So, Psychic Pulse, roll me a d6.
I already did. It was a 5.
Alright, then you've recharged Psychic Pulse and you can use it again. Let me roll those saves. Alright, DC 16 int save. Let me check the stats. I looked up the stats in the meantime, and it's got a +3 int. It doesn't have any save bonuses aside from that, so it needs a 13 or better. I'm rolling a 2, that's no good, and a 10,
Aren't these
that's
things
no good.
immune to that kind of damage?
Oh yeah, they are immune to Psyker, I didn't even notice that. The Skelemage is not though, and he rolls a 1, so he's going to get hit by it. How much damage does it do?
Stupid jerk. 38 damage and he's stunned and he's still alive.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That means he can't cast another spell at Orin. So the 2 Defiler spawns, they shrug and take no damage from the psychic attack. What do you do?
I have a most ingenious plan, I think. Hopefully. I cast Demiplane. Inside of the Wall of Force. You said you're dying of something, right?
He's got the rot.
Oh, okay, well I can't Demiplane him out of that.
He is laying on a flat surface. He's on a coffin in there.
Yeah, it's time for... I think the simplest plot is often the best in this case. So... Psychic Lance.
Alright, you throw a Psychic Lance at who? The Skelemage?
Can I get close to the Skelemage?
You are 5, 10, 15 feet.
Okay, better idea. Guiding Bolt. Second level. Get bent.
Counterspell.
Does that work automatically? He can't counterspell, he's stunned.
That's true, he can't. Huh. He doesn't get a reaction when he's stunned.
Little bastard. If I have to be stunned, so do you.
What's the damage on your attack?
We'll have to roll to hit him first.
He can't even put up his shield. His AC is only 13. He's only got mage armor right now.
What's my spell attack modifier again? If this freaking fails. Okay, it didn't.
These mages are very squishy, especially against that radiant damage. So they're dangerous, but they die quickly.
Now, if he would do me the smallest favor of being dead, it would be grand.
What's your digits? How
Take
much damage?
44 damage because of his vulnerability.
Obliterated. Alright. Orin sighs in relief as the wall of force evaporates around him.
If you could avoid attacking these little cretins here, I have plans for them.
Oh yeah? You gonna try to capture one?
Yes.
Interesting. I did say they were physically manifested here and not just a regular summons. So it is possible to capture one. Actually, Morg, do you still have the Pokeball for capturing monsters? That might be useful.
I do. I don't remember if it's specifically supposed to be beasts though.
If it's just beasts, it wouldn't work. These are aberrations.
Let me look for it. It's Pokeball.
Alright, so that was ring sight. Morg is next.
Capture ball. Throw it if the creature is struck by this magic orb. Its HPs are less than the attack roll. It's trapped in the orb. On a miss, nothing happens. A creature trapped in the orb can attack. It doesn't say it has to specifically be a beast. It just says a creature.
You might be able to capture one.
I don't know why I would capture one though. It's not like they become a pet after I capture one.
True.
They will just be an angry, wild defiler spawn once I release it.
It'd be an interesting grenade, though. Throw a mini Cthulhu at somebody as a grenade.
I have my own plots for this creature.
And they can also just repeatedly try to break out of it every day equal to their proficiency bonus, because that
Yeah,
can be
you know, I
dangerous.
don't need you to do. I have my own methods.
Is it my turn now though?
Yeah. Oh, my turn's over. Well, I think it is. I don't see anything else around here.
Yep.
That
That means it's your move.
Move the healing spirit 30 feet with the bonus action. And it heals Grimorn another. You still damage Grimorn?
Oh yeah.
Actually, I can't see you, so I can't make it heal you from across the wall. You can run through it
Probably.
and heal.
Oh, I'm not gonna head that way.
Oh, okay.
I still have like another like 50.
I'm going to move 10, 20, 30. Do I see anything down the hallway over here?
You look around the corner. There is nothing here. Just the ashes of a whole bunch of dead undead.
I look down the hallway.
Alright, at the far end of the hall, you can make out the light coming off of ring sight. And the glow of a couple enemies. You probably can't see Orin because he's tucked into one of the nooks in the wall. You'd mostly be seeing the tail end of Butterfly.
I'm gonna move this with my action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. That's my turn. Orin goes.
Well, you told Will to not attack the star spawn, so he's going to use his movement to go over here and take the hide action with his bonus action. So that was move, bonus action, and he will ready an action to attack anything that attacks him, or if he sees a skeleton. Because he knows they're able to turn invisible and attack suddenly, so he's just ready to attack a skeleton or possibly one of these things if it comes at him threateningly. That means it's Grimorn's turn.
I'm gonna run. Take me here.
Alright, you get close, but not close enough to touch the Defiler spawn.
I can't, unfortunately. Can I do like baseball and then slide?
Nah.
No. Yeah, that's all I can. I'm gonna come in and help Orm.
Alright. The Defiler spawn. They're going to make attacks. One against Ring Sight, one against Butterfly. Ring Sight.
Uh-huh.
Defiler spawn's got +7. What's your AC?
18.
18. So they need an 11 or better to hit you. Nat 1. Ouch. An 11.
You want to roll on the wheel of failure?
Do you want to put up your shield to avoid the hit?
No.
All right. You take the hit. Your mind is blasted. Ooh, max damage. 17 psychic damage.
How the frick did he do so much? Grimoren didn't actually give me any health, did he?
Yeah, like 30, 32, something like that. I thought.
Didn't that get cancelled because it wasn't his turn?
No, no, no.
No, I
he,
did it.
he still
Oh.
did it. It just didn't happen until like a little bit later.
Okay. So, half of that, how much is that?
Half of 17 would be 8 damage.
Thank you. There we go. Noted.
The one that attacks Butterfly. Butterfly's AC is 21, which is much better. So they need a 14 or better to hit. So it rolls a 12, and an 11. 3 psychic attacks. It whips with its little tentacles against Butterfly. But Butterfly is a innately psychic animal and just ignores all of these psychic attacks by the whispering creature. However, it's parked here and it's doing its whisper, so when your turn comes around, the whispering aura will affect you on your turn.
Okay.
Alright, and your turn is next, so that's going to happen pretty much right now. So Ring Sight and Butterfly both have to save against the DC 15 Wisdom save against 2d6 psychic damage. I'll roll them.
You do have advantage on wisdom check.
Alright, I'll roll for
Saves.
each of them.
Well, not the enemy, but ring sight would.
Pardon?
Ring sight, you have advantage on wisdom checks.
Saves.
No, I just have a bonus. Oh, because of a thing that you did. Okay.
Hero's Feast. Anyway, DC 15 twice. For both you and for Butterfly.
Anyone seen Has Been Hotel?
Nope.
Yeah, I like it.
brighter than the hazy stars above. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I made the save.
Well, hold on. So it's an aura, and both of them have it. So you have to make 2 saves, and Butterfly has to make 2 saves.
Fix. Spam them. Spam saves.
A total of 4 saves. Crank them out. Tell me your numbers.
That's 23 for me, and then what was Butterfly's bonus to this? It's Wisdom plus 8. He failed one of his.
All right, failed one of them. That'll be 8 damage. Psychic.
Okay, that's 4 damage. Don't worry, you little bastards. I'll get to you shortly.
All right. So that was at the start of your turn. The whispers are trying to dig into your mind as these eldritch creatures are laying their psychic touch upon you. What do you do? What's your plan?
Oh, it's my turn.
It is.
Demi-plane on the floor.
Okay, you gonna send him somewhere?
Yes, a demi-plane.
Create a shadowy door on a
sending-
flat, solid surface that you can see within range. The door is large enough to allow a medium creature to pass through unhindered. Leads to a demi-plane that appears to be an empty room 30 feet in each dimension, made of wood or stone. When the spell ends, the door disappears, and any creature or object inside the demi-plane remains trapped there, as the door also disappears from the other side.
Going to a little dimension where science is God and I am
not
hope.
so fast. These creatures are flying. They have a hover, like a beholder.
Interesting. Even better. So, dimension door open beneath one of them, and telekinetic force.
All right. I roll a strength check. My dice ran away. Oh, I rolled a 6. I think that's gonna fail. He's got +3. 9 doesn't do it.
Yep.
All right. Where's
Get in
my
the
dice?
fricking hole.
That's your bonus action, right? So you shove him down into the hole. You used your action to cast the spell. How long can you hold him there? 1 hour.
And then I would like Butterfly to grab the other one and stuff him in the hole.
Okay, well, give me a roll to hit. See if you can grapple it. This creature's got armor class 17.
This. Nat 20, get the frick in the hole.
Oh, man. Well, that's a success. All right, give me one more grapple check to shove him in the hole.
Well, I have 3 attacks, so I'll just use both of these.
Hey guys,
Ah, finally. What's up?
sorry we had.
Just go.
Ooh, I've got a 20 to resist. Can you
I
beat
got a
it?
27 to succeed. Get in the hole.
All right, you overpower the aberration and force the other one into the hole. So now you have 2 trapped for an hour.
And close the door.
All right, demi-planed. All right, I've made a notation. I'll change their color to color tint red. All right, so they are demi-planed.
Hello, Will. I believe I saved you from choking to death.
Yeah, all right. A lot has happened. So, Will, I had you go in and do a vicious backstab, and you killed one of the Skelemages, and then you ducked into one of the coffins to hide and get some cover. You were able to hide from the star spawns, but the Skelemage can sense you within 60 feet, and he encased you in a bubble of force that you couldn't get out of. And then he cast
Oh,
a
shoot.
rot spell in there, which you failed your save, so you took 10 necrotic damage. and pustules appeared all over your skin, and you're feeling really sick. But then your allies came to your aid, and they defeated the skeleton. They got rid
Hello?
of the... Can you hear me?
Hello. Yes.
Will? Testing. Am I talking to myself here? Maybe something's wrong with his audio. I'm gonna have to repeat myself. Will?
You still can't hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Okay.
Okay, now I can hear you again.
All right. How much of what I said did you hear?
I wanted to. I was trying to say something at the rot spell cast through a wall of force.
All right. What do you want to say?
Is that possible? To cast it through a wall of force?
It is targeted by sight. So as long as you only have to see your target, it works. So
Okay.
you can Misty Step. You can cast Stinking Cloud through a wall of force. There's a few spells that are sight only. If it's an attack roll, it travels in a line and it'll hit the wall and it won't go through.
Okay. Gotcha. But it sounds like I survived anyway, so everything's cool.
Only 10 damage, and you've been rescued.
Oh. Okay.
Morg.
Oh, by the way, I caught 2 abominations. Which, oh wait, I need to clarify. Ninja. I think you missed something with the spell.
The demi-plane?
Yes.
Yeah, I sort of glossed over it.
When the spell ends, the door disappears, and any creatures or objects inside the demi-plane remain trapped there.
Oh, it doesn't dump them out.
And then, I can have, if I cast the spell again, I can have the shadowy door connect to a demi-plane that I already made. So, yeah, Pokeball, you bastards.
Oh, interesting. So it's a space you can access now that just has them in it. Okay, very cool. Useful 8th level spell. I haven't seen that one before.
Man, this actually has a lot of utility I didn't think of. I could, as long as I can get the thing in there, I can basically just freaking summon things.
Yeah, well, they're still not friendly, so that's an issue.
Can you just
But
can you gate like a shit ton of water and then pour out the shit ton of water and just flood people?
Probably.
I suppose so.
The goblin
But you can do
slayer?
that with lower level spells anyway. You can do that with like a 2nd or 3rd level spell.
Like an ocean
Yeah.
amount of water?
Well, no, I have to store like a 30-foot square of it. But then,
Oh.
once I do that, it's like, yeah, it's right, there's potential in this.
I can guarantee you that whatever abomination you put in there, after 30 days of ring sight talking to it, it'll be okay.
I can, well,
It
I
will
thought you were
literally
gonna be
shit
like,
rainbows.
it's gonna die from starvation in this
Or
case.
that, or that, but otherwise it's gonna shit rainbows and, cough candy canes.
Morg, as you get to the end of the hallway at the T intersection, you'll notice that there are 2 Skella mages readying to cast spells at the far end of the hall between the pillars.
Are they're doing ready actions? Is that what's happening?
They had to dash to get there, so they haven't begun casting yet.
Okay, cool. Then I use my action to send my moonbeam over there at them.
All right. Moony
They
beam.
have to make DC 24 con save. There's no disadvantage. And it's 5th level, so they take 5d10 radiant damage. Plus, I think it's 3.
You got to do
Hey, what was
25 damage or more. Should be possible. Yeah, 38.
8
All right.
radiant damage.
Now we're out of combat. I don't want to destroy your moonbeam until you're ready. Get rid of these guys. Pop.
I use the bathroom real quick.
I shake it around in case they're invisible ones.
All right, so there was one Skelemage left, but he's actually running away as quickly as possible, and so he's going to sneak out and go report back to his master.
No, we can't just do that telepathically.
Yeah, he can probably do a message spell, but he's returning with more detailed information personally. Dragoth will be able to ask him questions rather than just rely on a 25-word message.
Insight, can you detect creature and find the missing skeleton?
I'm just going to say he has a teleport scroll and he just blinks out. You can't catch him.
Damn it.
Also, I think Taro said he went to the bathroom. That's a good idea. I have to use the bathroom too, and I'm going to grab another soda. So let's all take a short break and meet back here in a few.
Right.
Okay.
Oh man, all this effort
My
for...
computer finally loaded in. I was trying to hear you guys, but like, it was still trying to boot up my. I need to get a new computer. I think is the problem because it just like was clogging on trying to open up tabletop. You know, finish booting up the computer. I don't know what the problem was.
Okay, I'm back.
Ninja
Okay, what
Warrior.
happens?
Skeleton mage ran away and is reporting to his master.
Ran
And-
away
and,
how?
It misty stepped through the wall over here and then ran out that way and then used the teleport scroll and vanished completely.
Did we get the artifact we were looking for?
Grimoire says, "Oh no, it's gone."
Yeah, it must have been one of these invisible mages.
Oh wow.
I saw him scoop it up though.
Hey, what's Terraskier the god of again? Or whatever the lion dude was?
It wasn't the beast that.
War?
It was that and then something else.
Fi-
Pardon?
I don't know if the problem is I just need to I just started my computer. I don't know what the problem is. Oh wait, I see what's happening. There's an update being downloaded. An hour? Oh my god.
An hour to do what?
When
Download
you
the stupid
repeated
update.
yourself, all I heard you say was, "Oh,
All right, I'm back.
Hello.
we never heard what Skywell was trying to say." He said, "Oh," and then he said, "Oh my god, my download, an hour."
Probably an update.
I'm really trying to talk to you guys, sorry.
All right. Well, you have successfully completed the defense of Tenpug's Temple.
Hooray! I feel accomplished.
Did we
Okay,
from that 3-week fight?
I don't.
Unfortunately not.
Well, that's an important question.
Unfortunately,
Okay,
what?
They weren't that high level.
Okay, but that was like a CR 30 or 40 encounter or something.
Yeah, it was kind of
I
high.
don't know if it was CR. Like, if you do the math of how many 10th level wizards that was,
Yes, it is quite a
that would
fight.
be up there. Um,
Quite a fight
but-
indeed.
I wanted to know. So, again, that was Dragoth sending, I don't know how many of 10th level
Eyes,
wizards.
the balls.
Right. So, but here, we had nobody higher or lower than that on the. I mean, unless they're, certain not appearing in this film, not pictured, just a bunch of lowly ones. Oh, what's up here? Okay.
Loot. Vermorin is hastily gathering up all the ashes in one of the staffs.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now, but my question is, say that's it, but like, what else do we have in terms of army from Dragoth? Like, there's probably more to the story. Can you paint the picture of? There was other.
You're cutting in and out a little bit.
Like what? Maybe I'll type it. I don't know.
Having some microphone troubles tonight? Loose wire or something?
No,
Is it a storm in your area?
oh my gosh, no! It's just the freaking download.
No, you're downloading a big file.
Okay. There, I paused it. Okay, maybe can you hear me now?
Yeah, I could hear most of it. It's just occasionally you cut out and it's a little hard to follow.
I don't know. Okay, all I'm saying is, okay, the last picture of what else is going on around 10 Pugs. My assumption was, I didn't want to say that's all there was.
Okay,
because
yeah,
it was
I can do a
clearly an
recap.
amazing fight.
Okay, so
Well, no, but no, not a recap. I'm saying there wasn't just 40 10th level wizards. What else is going around? There's like armies around of 10 Pugs. Is Dragoth around? What else is going on now that this dust is settled here inside the temple? I mean,
well, 10 Pug Scouts,
the tip of this,
they could tell you some stuff.
yeah. The tip of the spear's been blunted, but is the army of Dragoth still around? What's up?
Okay, so you've got Linth. She's a rogue mastermind, and she's been working with Thala the Ranger Hunter, and they have been scouting, and they believe this was the only army. This was the whole army. So Dragoth has sent scouts, individual little groups of very stealthy scouts, to explore the region since his revival. But this is the first full army that anybody's seen, and it showed up on 10 Pug's doorstep, and that's got him concerned. This is the first major move since you attacked Dragoth in his home. But Linth and Fala say you don't have to worry about other armies on the move. The local elves haven't seen anything else. And we've got our scouts looking too. 10 Pug himself is overjoyed that you've succeeded once again in protecting the temple. Although
But
he's...
how does he feel about the heart of...
Oh, he doesn't know
Terrace
anything
here?
about that. Are you telling him about
Well,
it?
he knows it's gone. Well, he knows it's gone.
No, he doesn't.
Well, how would he not?
Well, he wasn't with you. He knows exactly as much as you... So, all right. 10 Pugs people are very superstitious, and they do not go in the tunnels. They leave offerings for the
Oh,
ghosts,
that's
and they
right.
never go underground. They're afraid to
I
go
forgot
down
about that.
there,
Well then,
so they
okay.
they didn't follow you. They're going to know exactly as much as you tell them.
Can you remind me
So
what
we need to
Terrace
roleplay
was
that.
what god was Terrace beyond that of the giants?
He was also a lesser domain of crafting, His people were big into crafting.
Oh, well, Grimoire, and if you wanted the heart that bad, you could have just asked me. I believe it more belongs with you than me.
I was trying to see what kind of reaction you guys would have.
Oh.
The
No,
item's
I do
gone.
still have this demi-plane over here. Would you like to come take a look at it?
What? It's not dead.
Regardless, let me identify this thing.
Identify what?
The heart that you took.
I didn't take anything.
I can pry into your brain and prove you wrong, and we can move on and you can know what it does.
To identify it, you will have to touch it.
Interesting.
I don't need to touch it. I have this little stick of identification.
Alright, use it then.
Ah, but now that it's in your bag of holding, in order to retrieve it, you have to reach into the bag of holding, think about it, and then pull it out.
Oh,
Wear it well.
that's true.
So whoever's taken it out is going to touch it by default.
Can we touch it with gloves, though?
I'm pretty sure gloves aren't going to protect you from a curse.
Fuck. And what kind of curse is it? Oh, we don't know.
You just know it glows red and it's bad business. Bad juju. They had it locked away in a vault. The ghosts here told you that it was important to protect it, and they were only not hostile to your group because you were good enough to open the door, first of all, and second of all, you were not trying to take the gem. But the ghosts have been defeated. They exploded under tremendous waves of force energy as the vault was obliterated. So the Miordi is gone, and all that remains is the artifact.
Well, I don't think we should stay here.
If they knew that the Miordi was like there's no ghosts in here, did they have reason to stay here then?
So Tenpug and his people, they like the temple. It's a good base. They avoid the underground because of the ghosts. If the ghosts aren't there anymore, maybe that'll just give them more real estate to work with.
Okay. I want to leave the diplomatic discussions on this. I have a plan.
All right.
So, when that starts.
Umor, the Valor Bard, is going to ask all about the battle so that he can commit it to memory and write a amazing song about your adventure.
Well, it was a terrible battle.
It was truly dreadful.
He nods his head solemnly. He says, "I saw those undead. I ran for the hills as soon as they came around. I didn't want anything to do with that. They were hurling fireballs and lightning everywhere."
You were wise to do that. Each was a powerful sorcerer, dangerous, and perhaps still so. Well, I'm not sure if we've even gotten all the. Well, no, wait. Let me direct the flow of the conversation here. The ghosts of the deeps that you have been valiantly protecting the world from for so long have been slain in the battle. But with that, so too were slain their horrific destroyers in a battle of cataclysmic proportions. Thus, you are now free to expand deeper down and occupy that region without offending them and reclaim the ground that they tried to despoil.
Umor has a good reaction, and he hastily sort of begins formulating a song about what's happened. Tenpug is nearby, and he's listening in, and his face sours a little bit.
Fire and the flames.
Tenpug is
lightning and flame.
Tenpug's the more superstitious one of the group, and he's worried that you could have angered the spirits.
Anger the spirits.
What if they return and they no longer allow us to stay in the temple?
I
Or
doubt
do
it.
you rather that an army of undead comes back and kills
It
you?
is for this reason that we must take the gemstone that the undead were attempting to seize. For if it stays here, I am almost certain that Dragoth will attempt to steal it again. By by stay by occupying your holy land, you do yourself and the spirits a great favor, for he will be deceived into believing that the artifact he seeks is in the wrong hand, or he will see through this deception and not come here again. And in either way, the artifact is kept out of his terrible hands.
Tiva rolls a 19 knowledge check. Tiva has a knowing look on her face. Also, Raxkin, the arcane trickster, he's going to roll an arcana. Oh, nat 20. Raxkin knows something too. Raxkin is going to chime in and say, the artifact that was kept here must have been quite dangerous. Be wary if you're taking it from this place that it doesn't lay some terrible curse upon you.
We will be taking all the necessary precautions to ensure that it does not fall into the wrong hands.
Right
Into the
hands.
right hands. Freudian slip.
And when the time is right, I assure you that it will burn brighter and be more valuable to you and the world than ever before.
You're gonna sacrifice it too for the
The
gods.
gods wake. And I don't elaborate on that point, I just say the gods wake.
Well, that's intriguing. They're not a very religious band. I don't think any of them's a cleric, so it's not going to offend any elemental clerics among the group.
They are superstitious though.
The most religious person in the group is probably Tiva, as an ex-Templar. They were probably indoctrinated that the Sorcerer Kings are gods.
Well, I would be aware about this site.
Let me clarify myself then. The true gods wake. There we go.
Yeah.
God.
You got to specify, because every Sorcerer King is saying, I'm a god. No, I'm a god. No, I'm a god.
But be wary of living here for now, for your group. If we take the item away, I'm not sure that Dragart is going to be attracted to this place again, but you are on the path of his army if he decides to go towards Nibene.
Rejoice! Today is a day of victory.
Yeah.
Well, we should leave. I don't want to stay here. Not with this item. We need to go where he's not going to be able to find us.
How
So
many
telepathically-
how many staffs of power did we collect, by the way?
All were destroyed but one.
Okay. I know this is Tenpug a caster?
Skywill is a caster. I think he wants it.
Oh, okay.
I could use it. Yes, it's true.
It's a defiler weapon, no?
Is it? Oh, I guess it's made by defilers.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
well
does
then
that
I don't think. I think you're the only one who wouldn't destroy it then.
It is made by one of the Sorcerer Kings, Dragoth himself.
I would
Okay.
destroy it.
So, but here's the thing. Help me with the philosophy of magic in this. The energy contained within the staff has already been defiled to get in there, right? Or is it that when I use the staff, defiling happens, like it takes the magic from around, magic essence, when it is used?
Well, there's nothing in the tunnel that's alive, so when they were casting spells, you didn't have a chance to see if there were effects. If you use this staff to cast one of the spells in the staff while you are in a forest, you might find out.
But I can't, like, through the detect magic or identify or any kind of other
Oh,
means.
of
like,
course,
not
Identify
knowledge.
will tell you everything, but it hasn't been identified yet.
I'll do
That-
that.
That we can do. But I've collected the all of the ashes, Ninja.
Yeah, alright. You get those 40 ashes.
what is their religion about?
Their god.
I had the stats for the staff. How are you identifying it? By spell slot or by wand?
I'm not doing it.
All
I
right.
don't
So
have the
Ringsight,
staff.
do you want to identify the wizard staff then?
Yes.
All right. You take the Defiler's Wizard Staff. It weighs about 4 pounds. You can sense that it requires attunement by a wizard, not necessarily by a Defiler, but just by a wizard. It's a +2 quarter staff. It's also a defensive weapon that grants +2 to AC and
Ooh.
saving throws. And it boosts your spell attack rolls if you cast a spell through it as a spell focus. When used to make a melee attack, it becomes a power attack that deals 1d6 +2 bludgeoning damage and an additional d6 of force damage. It's versatile, so it can become a d8 +2 instead. The staff has 10 charges. With the charges, you can cast Cone of Cold, Fireball, Globe of Invulnerability, Hold Monster, Levitate, Lightning Bolt, Magic Missile, Ray of Enfeeblement, or Wall of Force. And you can spend an action to break the staff in order to self-destruct.
It's quite strong.
I'll
That is
drop
very
it.
strong.
I'll drop it into the Discord Dark Sun channel if you want to copy that onto your sheet, Will. I assume Ringsight hands it off to Orin after finishing, since he's the only wizard in the group.
Hmm.
This is a lesser Staff of Power, so it doesn't have the completely broken damage that the regular Staff of Power has, but it does have most of the other features.
Yeah, the +2 to attack and +2 to AC and saving throws is kind of a big deal for me.
Yeah, I bet. Being able to sling around some of these high-level wizard spells is going to help you
Yeah,
a
that'll
lot.
make all of your spells stronger.
You can probably only cast a couple of these per day, but it's still great.
The only thing I can cast, I think I have Magic Missile. But
Right. So this will expand your wizardry
Right.
spell selection by a lot.
you can't recharge this staff, can you?
It recharges every day.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's like a wand, where once a day it gets its charges.
Yippers.
Well, now I've got some thinking to do.
Yeah, that's a powerful weapon, but it's not a roguish weapon by any stretch.
Ninja. No
Yeah.
question.
Whoa. Can I still do sneak attacks with it?
Yeah, I mean, you can do melee attacks. It's just like, yeah, I guess you're cracking them in the skull with it.
Yeah.
It still works. I'm just saying it's not as cool as throwing a dagger.
Well, that's you got me on that one.
Ninja.
Yeah.
What is that? What is it called? That magical and that Ringsight can cast.
He has a telekinetic shove.
No. Don't you have? Oh, okay. Shoot.
Also, I think from his psionic sorcerer class, he gets Mage Hand.
Yes, Mage Hand. So could we retrieve the jewel out of the bag of holding using the Mage Hand?
Okay. If you want to try that.
I have a better idea.
No. Let's do that. It's
Okay.
working. That way, no one gets cursed.
Yeah, he would still have to hold it in order to identify it.
Well, I could use the wand though.
Yeah, all right. So you want to levitate it out with the Mage Hand, so you don't actually touch it, and then you want to identify it with the wand,
my
so you
little-
don't actually touch it.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right. Do you agree to this, Ringsight?
Yes.
All right. So cast your spell. You lift out the gem. So, the Ruby Heart of Taraskir. You lift it up. Grimorn pulls out his wand and points it at it, and information begins to fill your brain.
It's like a long one.
gonna drop it into the Discord. Here's the ruby heart stats. Alright, so there's an ornately carved pedestal that it was sitting on, but you can ignore that part. The ruby heart, it's got a crack, because you hit it with your sword previously. Whoever takes this stone will be engulfed in crimson flames, which grant resistance to fire and cold, and it emits bright light in a 10-foot radius. It has 10 charges. It regains 2 charges per day. It costs 1 charge to cast Burning Hands or Pyrotechnics, and it costs 2 charges to cast Fireball or Wall of Fire. The Ruby Heart functions as an arcane or divine fire focus for spellcasting. It binds on touch. It's cursed. It is like the One Ring in the Lord of the Rings, where you become obsessed with it, and it can't leave your possession. Even if you try to throw it away, it'll come back to you. And
Is that it?
the main thing, though, is that it contains the God Spark, and the God Spark is a whole can of worms. So the God Spark itself is a sentient, egotistical, psychic egregore. It is the remnant, the shattered, fractured bits of the god Taraskir. And so the curse, when you're holding this item, is that it can take you over, and Taraskir will use you as an avatar and act through you. And Taraskir was not nice. He is an evil giant, and he will do evil giant things.
Are you done now? And can you post that?
It's posted.
Okay, let me look at it.
We should put it back in the bag of holding.
Nah.
Let's see here. Whoever takes the stone is I meant the God Spark stuff.
The details of the curse are unclear. You don't know the extent of his powers.
What? That's not what Identify does.
Yeah, well, the God Spark is a unique, legendary artifact of power. Perhaps it's
So now
capable
I have
of concealing aspects of itself.
What happens if Grimorn sacrifices this artifact to the Lord of Flame?
Well, if you destroy a God Spark, it releases a tremendous amount of energy. If he's sacrificing that into the plane of fire, it would be worth a lot for a sacrifice roll. Sort of the maximum donation possible.
What happens if you max out a sacrifice roll?
He gets good stuff. Probably a wish, maybe a magic item or something.
Could you wish? Could you wish to have the God Spark now?
No. This item needs to be destroyed, but in a way that is not gonna endanger us.
I mean, I'm on board with the sacrifice. This sounds like this is like the ultimate thing you can do. You could give your god true divinity.
Isn't that what you're trying to do?
Yes,
Yeah.
but I'm not like. Yeah, I want to give my guy divinity, but it's not like I don't want your goals to succeed.
I do. Remember him in the Road of Fire? That was
is a
scary
good
as shit.
point. But
That was.
I'm gonna put a hand on Grimorn's shoulder. Okay, I want to do something.
What do you want to do?
Hold on, I gotta read. The
Well,
thing.
it doesn't make sense for you to want him to succeed with his deific quest before you. However, what does make sense is Taraskir. I mean, it's the heart of fire, right? So this is something that really aligns with your god. So
I'm going to channel divinity. Channel divinity with my new channel divinity, Emissary of Peace.
What's that do?
It gives me a +5 to persuasion checks.
So, just like behind the scenes, under the hood, The idea I had in mind to resurrect a god, I'm calling it the Triforce Ritual. So you want to resurrect a good god of the air, the winged elephant, and you need to do an incredibly good act. And so the Triforce Ritual involves taking 3 god sparks that are evil aligned and sacrificing them as part of the ritual. And destroying 3 evil gods simultaneously is such a good act that it brings your good god back to life.
And I don't need sacrifices. I got plenty of things I can sacrifice.
Uh,
Yeah. No, but
I am a being of many loyalties with great commitments. I do wish to bring back the winged elephant, but my dreams of the divine return don't end there. If your Lord of Flame can figure out how to tame this dickhead, to use some dense academic jargon, then I believe it will be a good thing. And if not, hopefully he can raise its personality out of the thing.
no, I think it's an item that we need to destroy. This has nothing. It is an item of flame, but it has nothing to do with the Lord of Flame. He's borrowing the power of the Lord of Flame.
You have earned 2 respect points from ringside.
But I will ask you for one favor. And you can decide what you want to do, if you're going to say yes or no.
Okay,
But,
what's the thing?
This mold that you have kept, that is eating flames and grows from flames, I would like you to destroy it.
And in exchange, you will.
I
Just
think
a
he's
favor then,
trading in those 2 points that you just gave him.
Uh,
That mold is way too dangerous for this world.
the mold.
Mm-hmm.
So the other aspect of the Triforce Ritual is going to require a special conjunction. It requires a 10th level spell slot, which you can't really cast until you're epic level, but you can kind of fake it a little bit if you do it in exactly the right setting. Now, back in Hogale, the ruin south of the Arakakra city, the fire temple that you found, that place has a double graveyard and a power conjunction of fire, which gives it a whopping +6 to spell level cast there. As long as it's a necromancy spell.
What area is this?
And this is Hogale. This is the fire temple where there were the magmen.
Ah,
Yeah,
yes.
the temple that I want to bring back.
All right, so that has all of the buildings that are required. You would need to fill it with people, laborers and clerics. But once you have the place up and running, you'll get the benefits of the 2 graveyards, and the power conjunction is just always there. Now, for Ringsight's purposes, he would need to make a different power conjunction, because the power conjunction that is there currently is a power conjunction of fire. So he would need to make a power conjunction of air, and Grimorn might not be happy with putting a power conjunction of air in his Temple of Fire. So that might be something for you to work out. But in order to bring your god back, you do need the power conjunction of air and the double graveyard setup. And like 100 followers, so you need to proselytize more.
It's gonna take you some time to make that happen.
Indeed.
I probably have that like 100 followers. But I put a lot of the temple has been there for a long time now. And there's been a lot that has been happening. I've been sending pilgrimage all around the world.
I did some research on resurrecting gods. In the novels, it requires sacrificing entire races of beings, thousands and thousands of people sacrificed at a time. In Dark Sun itself, whenever the Sorcerer Kings are trying to elevate themselves to godhood, they always end up sacrificing enormous numbers of their slave class. So it's quite a good trade that you're sacrificing 3 evil god sparks rather than thousands and thousands of mortals.
You know, the thought occurs to me. I was trying to figure out how to reconcile, because my character dips into a lot of stuff and he's a trickster and all. I was trying to balance it out into something more coherent, and I was like, well, he wants to free people from the evil tyranny of the dark gods and etc. And then I was like, wait a second. And I just had the thought of him bursting into a temple saying, "Let my people go."
Yeah.
And he's got a freaking magical book and everything. It's like, did I make Moses by accident?
That's no accident. Now you have to sing it though.
The save the Lord, the save the Lord, the save the Lord, the save the
All right.
Lord.
So, wow, 3 weeks in, and we complete this little side quest.
Oh, right, we need to get home, don't we?
Well, that's the question. Now that you've completed your task and you've talked to Tenpug and his people, there's probably a celebration. You might not leave immediately. Like maybe you stay a night and rest and recuperate and heal and get all your spell slots back and enjoy a good meal and the company of your old friends from your past adventures. But then the next day, where are you going to set sail in your airship?
Well, we were still in the middle of the other project. We just had to rush over here.
Correct.
Right. I have a lot of questions. Okay, so for one, so we were still in the middle of things up northeast, way northeast, and we ran down here, and just barely got in time before the Heart of Terra skier was taken.
Yes.
Yep.
But now that we're down here, I'm gonna say it again. It does seem a bit odd, I guess, for us to just jump all the way back up northeast. Some 200 nautical miles or something.
It's about a week's travel.
Well, yeah, but like
We probably should go rest at home and like restock a bit. There was a horrible, deadly crash, and we're scavenging god bits. I think everyone could use a break.
well, but I still feel like I know that you said that Dragoth, like, this was the main army, but like he's not above ground. Is he only found in his sanctum? Like,
Yeah.
I don't think we need to go down to the Underdark to pay him a visit, but we're here. I feel like
His forces are contained within the Underdark for the most part. He only has scouts out on the surface.
We're not ready for him.
He can probably also
I'm
use
not-
magical means to spy as well.
I'm not saying we're gonna go pay him a visit. I'm just like, so that is okay.
In the
He is
war
nullified. He's nullified on the surface. Is that a fair assessment?
It's a big setback. You don't know if he has other forces he can send or if he has other plans, though.
But in terms of what's present on the surface, like when we do a little flight on the overland here, or we talk to the lady that you just said, all the scouts that we have, all of our best information says that Dragoth is not going to next week pop up and say, "Gotcha for round 2."
Well, if you would like to gather more information, you could talk to your contacts. So one thing you could do is fly a couple hours east to Cromlin and talk to Jessix the
Right.
Wanderer.
That's who I want to talk to exactly. It was Jessix.
All right. Is that where you're going to head then? With your airship?
I personally would like to. I don't know if the airship would like to do that as well, but I would love to go say hi to Jessix and see what is going on. We'll come for a night of, revel in his.
How far is
band.
it?
It's really
Almost
close.
not far.
It is practically
Yeah,
next
let's go.
door. So you fly over to Cromlin. When you
That's where we
disembark from
bought
the airship,
That's where we bought the ballistas and all that.
Jessix is going to be in the local tavern. You can often find him there if he's not out in the wilderness. So
Wait, is time passing right now?
Just a couple
couple hours of travel.
Okay, can I use the Dreamstone if anyone's asleep?
Does anybody sleep while you're heading to Cromlin?
For 2 hours, probably not.
You could have
I
used the
meant more like-
Dreamstone during the night's rest after the party if you wanted to spy on the dreams of Ten Pug's band.
That and everyone else.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I don't know if the
Oh.
party wants to talk about their
Fine.
dreams. I'll start with the Ten Pugs band. All right. So Ten Pug's dreams are fitful. He's worried about ghosts. Teva's dreams are filled with dreams of powerful artifacts and memories of Kalik, the Sorcerer King Kalik. Teva is an ex-Templar from Tyr. And Teva comes from the old days when Kalik was lord. So Teva has some knowledge of the Ruby Heart of Taraskir from those days as a Templar.
Wait, I've seen paintings of her, right? She's on some of the books, isn't she?
No.
Oh.
If you guys want, I can just let you join me on a dream journey.
Umor is dreaming of valor in combat and singing and betting beautiful women. Raxcon, the arcane trickster.
He's dreaming of playing Dark Sun, is he?
Oh my god.
Raxcon, the arcane trickster, doesn't go to sleep. Sala, the halfling water priest, is dreaming of a vast and infinite ocean, like you've never seen that much water. Linth, the rogue mastermind, is dreaming about a terrible loss against the undead forces of Dragoth, like a nightmare. Fala, the...
Can I interfere with his nightmare?
You want to try to alter the nightmare?
Yeah, just psychic blast the vision.
You can't do that, but you can roll a persuasion.
Okay, I'm channeling divinity again. Wait, what specifically was the nightmare?
The nightmare was that Dragoth's forces were going to overwhelm Ten Pug's temple and kill everyone.
This was not to come to pass.
Right.
I'm
So
not
he's-
seeing that through you.
This is hilarious. So he's
Are you
just
freaking
he's
serious?
just sleeping. No, wait. He's sleeping, and then all of a sudden, like Morgan Freeman comes in narrating in his dream.
Yep.
Whatever, 19, I'm sure that's fine.
Fala the ranger is having dreams of hunting. Arcus the half giant is having dreams of Danya the elven assassin, who's very attractive. So you can understand why he's having those dreams, but their sizes are a little too different, so that's probably not going to work out.
Well, I'll give him the confidence to pursue his desire.
Oh no. Danya's going to be broken. All right, so that's the
Or not.
dreams, and then so what's the party dreaming about?
I am dreaming that Boris comes to Tyr and lays waste, and he's got my family in his clutches.
Oh, well now I'm definitely doing this again. Get out of here. You stupid nightmare demons, get out.
I am dreaming about a portal opening to the world of flames and me shaking hands and parting with elemental.
Okay, I'm banishing 32. I'm banishing frickin'
Boris.
yeah, I'm banishing him from your frickin' brain. Yeah, bastard. And I'm just gonna hang out in his fire party dream for a second, actually.
Parting with
It's
all
pretty rad.
the hot flame atronachs, or the flame whatever.
I'm just, I just show up in your dreams, and it's like, good job, buddy.
In the ashes of Boris, Senator Turex is flattened by them, and I'm doing a little jig, a little
Yeah,
Irish
well,
step
much better.
dance. Yeah, on his grave.
He is pretty old.
But-
It's not too far off in the future.
Right.
A vision, perhaps?
I actually hear that in my dream. In Morgan Freeman's voice. A vision, perhaps?
Whoops.
And the whoops. Okay, I'm sorry.
Ring sight.
It's good. I like it.
Ring sight, there's another dream somewhere nearby.
Oh, where's this?
It's unclear, but the dream is a dream of hunting and smashing tiny prey with tremendous strength and forging mighty things in the fiery forges of the giants.
Huh. Interesting. Can I intrude on this dream?
It's Taurus.
Nope.
Oh, wait.
No.
The ruby heart is dreaming.
Can I try to bend its attention a bit?
Nah, you cannot affect the ruby heart.
Can I at least talk to the guy?
Nope. Unless you're under the curse, then you can't contact the ruby heart. You can't communicate with it.
I'll only talk to people who embrace the darkness in their hearts. Yeah, thanks.
And it's not
Very
so much
useful. communication
communication as overwriting. like he becomes you, you become him.
Hive minds, the best social framework.
You'd have some awareness of each other, maybe, but he'd be in control if you fail that save.
Playing with fire, buddy.
Anyway,
But,
that's stuff back.
Anyway, you can
I
sense
did wanna check on our-
you can sense an unending rage in the ruby heart. Like its dreams are very violent.
I did want to I did want to check on the crew, less for like their individual situations and more just doing what I was already doing. Like,
Okay.
Frickin' Sandman.
Yeah, I don't have anything in particular for the crew.
Just generally spreading good vibes after
Okay.
constant F-ups.
A couple of them might be having bad dreams due to the attacks that the ship has taken and the amount of damage it's taken. It's not critical, but they have come under fire a couple times.
You can do it. I believe in you.
They are quite low level, so some of the things that this party encounters are quite terrifying to the low level, run-of-the-mill NPCs. Like you're fighting
okay.
large groups of wyverns and air drakes and defilers.
Things will get better. There's hope for the future. Just frickin' reading posters.
I stopped myself. I was starting to look up an AI that could tell me those things in Morgan Freeman's voice.
So, about your idea of returning home, you could actually accomplish both things at the same time if you spend the week's travel going back to Kern. You can dock the airship at Hogale Ruins, which has a teleportation circle which can take you directly to the Fire Temple in Tyr instantly and back.
Is this map on... Oh no, here it is. Yes, it is. Hogale, got it. Okay.
Yeah, we can teleport, huh?
So do you want to take the airship and fly back up to Hogale?
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That makes the most sense.
And they can, um, uh, 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 uh,
All right.
They can when they're parked there, they can fix the boat. What I'm thinking though, when we're in current before we leave, can we get some supplies for the ship? I know they have wood, but also I was wondering if we could increase the amount of trebuchets and like some weapons.
Well,
on the
I
boat.
was thinking about that, but that was something we would do in Cromlin, right? Because Cromlin had specialties in that,
Yeah,
in siege engines.
yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, and we're stopping there though. No.
Yep, you're at Cromlin. You haven't
Yeah,
taken off
so-
yet.
Yeah, so we can shop and buy some stuff in Cromwell. Get some. Get some. Yeah. Get some siege weapons.
All right, so you have a bunch of money, right? So if you want to fill out your weapon slots, you can get 1 more mangonel and 3 more ballistas.
Yep.
repeat that, please.
99.4 gold.
How much?
99.4 gold pieces.
Sweet. Did we grind up the skeletons, the skelemages?
You're probably
Like
gonna have to
gold,
pay.
gold?
Oh yeah, you're probably gonna have to pay some laborers to transport everything too. So if you want to make it a nice even 100,
I can demi-plane if that helps.
these things are like thousands of pounds and quite large. So I don't know if your demi-plane door is big enough.
How big are they?
It's like a mangonel, like they're gigantic. It's probably like a gargantuan
I
size
don't know what a
thing.
mangonel is.
It is a siege weapon, like
Big catapult.
yeah.
Oh,
gonna
okay, I can't help it.
I'm paying for it.
All right, 100 gold, cha-ching.
But mangonels are, if I recall, it's not a counterweight system. It's just the torsion stress of the rope, isn't it? It's just twisting rope to make that happen. It's like an ancient style, like Roman.
I'm not
Isn't it?
sure. Maybe. All right, all your weapon slots will be full now.
Yep.
It's kind of expensive. Do you have a preference on the enchantments? I basically just copied them, but I could change them. The mangonel was poison, and we had fire, lightning, cold.
We'll have fire as well.
Yeah, there's 2 fire
You already have.
ballista currently.
Okay. Cold and poison.
2 fire, 2 cold, 2 lightning, and then the mangonels are poison.
Is there acid?
All right, I could change this to an acid mangonel.
That's different.
So are you good with 2 each of fire, lightning, and cold, or do you want to change any of those?
Is there an acid in there or?
I put acid on the mangonel.
Ah, yeah, that's fine. I think so. What do you guys think? You're good with it?
Yeah, I
With
guess
the
everybody's
weapon?
happy.
I guess so. Hang on, we all got like 20 gold just now, yes?
All right, so that's gonna be no. He was spending 100 gold to buy a whole bunch of siege weapons, so you guys aren't gaining anything.
Ah, okay.
What I need to figure out, is there a way that Jessix? Okay, you guys let. How we even found out about this was that someone left a sending stone in the possession of what, Tenpug or somebody. I would like to see if I can get something like that for Jessix, because
Okay.
I'm concerned this is going to happen again.
You'll have to find a decent leveled psionicist in Cromlin and spend 10 gold on it. He can make the stones.
I feel a bit bad because I'll ask you a question and then I won't hear all the answer, but I don't want to just say, could you repeat that, because it seems rude and then I just don't know anything. The question being, which town are we in?
You are in the
And
town
what's
of
the-
Cromlin, which is a small village that is situated in between Tenpug's Temple and Dragoth's accursed city. It's sort of north of the Spine Mountains, where you had that That big adventure against the Gith.
Okay. So what do they sell primarily? What's their export,
Well, I
I guess?
can bring up the Cromlin sheet and take a look. You're probably going to want to buy some food, so it's worth a look.
Yeah.
And clear out their frickin' stores.
Oh, is there not a Cromlin tab?
Nope.
Interesting. I could have
Well, we
sworn.
can get that later. Well, we can get that later.
Well, I'll just use the
I'm-
regular trade tab for Dredge. They were big into fighting giants out there. That's one of the things Cromlin is into.
Well, because Cromlin's on the coast.
Yeah, it's near the Silt Sea, and there's a lot of giants out there.
So,
All right, so you can buy fruit by the pound for, let's see, 5 pounds for 1 ceramic piece.
wow.
5 pounds of what kind of meat?
Fruit.
That was fruit. Dried fruit or something.
Then the Drake eat fruit.
No, he needs to eat meat. You want to buy a bunch of meat?
Yes.
Meat, meat, meat.
Probably have some silt horror. We got good at cooking that up, if I recall, with the giants on the Road of Fire. Calamari.
It's not on the trade tab. Meat. I'll go to the edibles tab. So we got common meats and rare meats. Let's see. Cromlin has Erdlu for 7 bits a pound. You get lizard for 6 bits a pound. You could get silt spawn for 6 ceramic pieces a pound. What do you think you're interested in? What's your Drake gonna eat? Silt spawn, lizard, or Erdlu?
I'm just gonna see which one he likes the most.
Probably Erdlu. He'll go with the bird.
Okay, how much is that per pound?
So you're getting 10 pounds for 7 CP. So you could get 100 pounds for 7 silver pieces. Do you have 7 silver pieces on you?
Yes.
All right.
How much does he need a day, actually?
Oh, he's gonna need lots.
Like, a person needs, what, 3 pounds of food a day?
Yeah, I think it's like 2 pounds.
Okay, well, he's, like, huge.
Yeah,
I
he's
read that,
large,
like,
so he probably needs 4 or 8.
hill giants need, like, 10 times as much food as a person, so, like, 20 pounds a day, then? So, roughly approximating, it's gonna take, what, 7 silver a day to feed him?
No, no, no.
No, like 1 silver a day to feed him.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, you bought 100 Erdlu meat for 7 silver, and, do you want to buy something else? Do you want to buy some of the fruit?
Yes.
The fruit would be 50 pounds for 1 silver.
Is this in tab? Let's see.
Nah,
hint or something?
nah, it's not. There's no Cromlin tab. I looked.
Well, I know, but you had said that maybe use the Dredge tab instead. You're saying.
I was using Dredge and the trade tab, but the trade tab doesn't have meats, so I'm just using the regular edibles tab, which has a bunch of meat prices on the left side.
I might need to replenish some of my poisons and tools like that. Can I go to the dredge tab that way?
That's not on the trade either.
Oh. Well, I could go to Kern region, right?
We're going to be going back to the Kern region. It's on the route,
Yep.
so if you want to buy some poisons from Kern, you'll just pick them up a little later.
Yeah, I'll focus on that. It's fine.
Because we definitely have a sheet for that. You can look up the poisons for sale there.
Yeah, that's the last tab here.
I think there's poisons. Let's see, alchemy.
Chatter in the other room.
They got esperweed, but that's more of a drug than a poison.
Yeah.
What does it do?
It gives you more sonic power.
Here we go. Search. They had bombus bush. Produces mildly poisonous fruit used by Kernans for shade structures and as cooking wrap. If consumed, the fruit is filling, but you must make a con save or gain nauseated. So that's a weak poison. That's not good. Extract of Naglassi. A concentrated weapon oil made from Naglassi leaf makes it effective as a contact poison, dealing a d4 instead of a d6. So that's like a weapon poison you can
Used
put on
by
arrows and stuff.
Aracapra. Yeah.
They're also selling, in the woodcraft section, they're selling poisoned flint-tipped javelins. I think that's all they got for poison. And they don't have a black market. Oh wait, they do. Did you have access to it? I don't think you
I
had.
would definitely get.
I don't think you got access to the black market in Azith's Rest yet. Because they have basic poison and some other poisons in there. You'll just have to... You're going to have to carouse before you can find them when you get into town. Alright, so do you guys want to buy some other food in Cromlin? I think we were talking about fruit.
Oh,
50
I'm
pounds
giving-
for silver.
I'm giving Chris the mold. He can decide what he wants to do with it.
Does
I'll go
anybody
to
want to
Morgan.
throw some silver at feeding the crew? You're going to need a bunch of food.
I has Morg. Is Morg there?
Wait,
What's
throw
going
some
on?
silver at feeding the crew, you said?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do one better. I'm gonna throw gold at feeding the crew for 10 times the food, and then they can eat as much as they want.
Oh, wow. All right. 500 pounds of fruit. All right. Well, your hold is full of meat and food and water. So you should have plenty in order to make the trip back up north.
I value loyalty highly. I pay well in all things.
I'm also going to make several rolls. So let's see. I rolled 13 and 13. I've got one more carpenter. Okay, he actually rolled better, so I'm going to take some of the damage off your ship here. Your crew managed to do a little bit of repairs. They used a little bit of the wood that you had on board.
Oh, can I spend another gold point to get someone to help them with that?
Buying wood would help. I'm not seeing a lot of wood in the hold here.
I don't hear you, Chris. Are you saying anything other than my name?
Oh, you guys can't hear me?
Are you saying anything? All I heard you say was Morg, and that's it.
No. Oh, No, but the people were talking. That's why I stopped. I would. Could you do me a favor? You do cast cold magic, no?
Sometimes, yeah. Let me check what I have.
Could you destroy this mold for me?
Destroy mold.
Yeah, the fire-eating mold.
You took it with you?
I have it here.
I have the frostbite cantrip. I can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, destroy it for me.
Sure, I frostbite the mold.
Is there anything going on in this town besides our existence? Mold.
Hang on a second. I'm calculating the food per day here. Give me just a minute to do some math. I'm not great at math, so I need to kind of focus in. All right. I think your crew is at 56 pounds of food per day and 28 gallons of water. So, let's see. If you bought 500 fruit, it's not quite 10 days. It's more than enough to get north. The trip north was 8 days, I think. All right, so, Oren, you get in contact with Jessic.
Yeah, I was interested in this. Jussix, my friend, how bad is it with Dragoth?
Dragoth's minions have been scouting. Occasionally they're spotted, but mostly they're quite stealthy. They use a lot of...
I find that hard to believe, considering he sent a whole army down here into Ten Pug's Temple. Are you aware of what happened here today? Well,
yes.
Yesterday, I suppose.
Cromlin was aware of the army of undead traveling to the west. We couldn't do anything to stop them.
That's fair. I wonder if I might. Was it Ringsight who provided the sending stones? I want you to contact me. There's a way either to contact you or to contact me. You had a way of making these sending stones, my friend.
It takes a while to make magic items, so you'd have to buy them in town.
Oh.
I can cast the sending spell.
Okay.
It's only 10 gold, though. They're not super expensive.
That's
to make one?
extremely...
Well,
Either
to buy
that's cheap or
a
we're
pair
rich.
of sending stones from a scion in town in Cromlin would cost 10 gold.
Oh,
Alright,
wait
I'll
a
do
minute.
it.
Hold on. No. I got it. But the sending stone, it's like a constantly on walkie-talkie is how this works. Is that correct understanding?
You would keep one, you'd give one to Jessix, and then you'd be able to communicate whenever you want.
Okay, and it's like a constantly on thing, isn't it?
Well, you activate it and the message is sent.
Oh, okay.
It's not just an open line, you have to actively hold it up to your ear or something.
Okay. Yeah, is that something that you want, Ringsight? Because I was planning on this already.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm paying for it right now. You said 10 gold?
Yeah.
Okay, done, and I'm writing it down. So I picked this up on my way to come find you at your tavern here, and I hope that if you find anything else like this, that you would let me know.
All right.
I want to look out for you, and you look out for me.
Next time Dragoth sends a small army, I'll send you a message before it gets as far as Ten Pug's Temple. The people of Cromlin are fearful, though. They noticed, but they would do nothing. They won't put themselves in harm's way to protect the others to the west.
Nor would I expect them. What would they do against such defiling magics?
Yeah, the people were terrified. A bunch of skeletons roaming the desert. Wizard skeletons. Horrifying.
I shall
Sounds
keep this.
dreadful.
I shall keep this out on my chest here, my bandolier. Let's see here. Sending stone to Jessix. Okay. I've got that in the slot. Ooh, why is that? Okay. Also, there was this this bard who was going to tell a story. I don't know his name, but it wasn't Jessix. Is he still with us? He was at Ten Pugs.
No. Jessix is in Cromlin, which is a little bit east, a couple hours east.
Right. I'm aware. That's what I said. But the bard who was at Ten Pugs, who wanted to tell the story about what happened there in Ten Pugs. I wonder if I might bring him with me to Cromlin.
Umor? Umor lives at Ten Pugs Temple, and he's probably not too interested in traveling to Cromlin. Why do you want him to go?
I just thought it would be good for him to, for example, I'm sure he knows Jessix, but
yeah, he has a lot of loyalty to Ten Pug and his band, so he doesn't want to go anywhere.
Well then, fine. I guess what I would say here is that Umor has been working on a ballad of sorts.
He will sing your praises.
Yes. So, if you happen, I know that maybe you two are competing artists of sorts, but we were talking to him about what happened here that day against Dragoth's Skelet Magi, and
how much of that do you tell to Jessix? Do you just tell him that you defeated them all?
Well, I'll tell him about the fury and the flames. I don't know if I can be quite as eloquent as you or as Umor, but there were several times I felt my life slipping out of my skin as the rot boiled away my.
All right. Jessix liked this. His sense of justice has been appeased. He felt bad about so many evil creatures roaming free, and he could do nothing about it. So knowing that your party arrived and saved the day puts him at ease.
Well, I appreciate that. Yes. Look, I fear for you, my friend. I know that you are trying to do the best you can to keep Cromlin safe, and your friends, and, well, it was his wife, was it? His wife died.
Yeah, he went adventuring in the buried city. They were looking for treasure, I think. They wanted to strike it rich, and she ended up dying, and he couldn't save her, and then her sister blamed him, and he kind of blamed himself because he wasn't good enough. He was badly injured. He barely got out of there alive.
Well, I hope that one day your sister sees you as I do.
She already has been shown the error of her ways after you recovered some artifacts from the body.
Okay. Well, look, I hope that this, and I shake the little magic stone, is some way that we can keep on our shared mission of keeping Cromlin safe from the predations from the wiles of Dragoth and any other sorcerer king. So I practice it right there. I say a command word of. Let's see. Do I set the command word?
Well,
I'll say.
The scion who made it probably provides you with some activation for it. he wouldn't have time to make a new one with a new activation that's custom, so
Oh,
it'd
that's fine.
just be a default sort of thing.
Okay. Well, then I test the command word. Blues Clues. No, sorry. That's not helpful.
Higgledy-piggledy.
Higgly Piggly. Higgly Wiggly. Higgly Piggly. And I called it to see if it works right next to each other.
It works.
We.
Well, that would suck if they sold you some fake psionic crystals.
Well, yeah. Yeah, that'd be bad. But I'll. And I toast to him, to Jessix's band, to Cromlin, and to our friendship. And then we spend a good hour there and then go our separate ways.
Hey, Oren, roll a perception check.
Okay. Come on. Okay, there we go. Back to the board. Wait, percent? Is that? Oh no, so there it is. Okay. 60, well, actually 17.
17. All right. While in the shopping district, you catch a glimpse of Raxkin, the arcane trickster. He seems to be selling some artifacts and pottery to a shopkeeper. He's got bags under his eyes like he hasn't slept.
Okay. I will look around like I'm looking at what's going on in the shop, you know, perusing the things. And I'll saddle up next to him, sidling up beside him. You said arcane trickster, yeah?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to up next to him, sleight of hand, and try to figure out what he's got. I don't necessarily take anything yet. I just want to see what the heck he's got, and kind of I guess the next step will be a praise to see what the heck he's trying to do. But
Yeah.
I get that he's an arcane trickster, and maybe he's up to no good. I got 21.
21. Okay, so Raxkin is from Tenpug's Temple, and he's also traveled to Cromlin in order to sell some stuff. And the things that he's selling seem to be from the catacombs under Tenpug's Temple.
Ah.
So, Ringsight was scanning everybody's dreams, and the only person who wasn't dreaming was Raxkin, because when Raxkin learned that you had wiped out all of the undead under the temple, he immediately robbed it.
Interesting.
So
Does this go against his previous
Wait, what?
Nobody knows this but me. Nobody knows.
nobody knows but
No.
you, but Raxkin took advantage of the fact that you wiped out all the undead in the temple in order to loot it and sell a bunch of the treasures from the temple while nobody was looking.
Here's the way I feel about that. I feel badly
Aren't the
enough.
undead in the bottom anyways? Like, the top of the temple could be robbed all the time, no?
Yeah, well, but that's the point. Is at the bottom. You know, maybe he.
They
Awesome
were
to
they were
fire.
always very careful not to upset the Miorti, but now the Miorti's been wiped out. And so this
You
rogue
told
saw
them they already wiped out.
this rogue
I
saw
was
an
so
opportunity to
surprised.
grab some loot.
Right. I was so surprised you told him everything. Like, one, that the Mayority is wiped out, and then two, that we. Yeah. We're just
There's a
bold.
reason that, to my own detriment, I didn't invest in basically any illusion spells.
Well, but yeah, we have the Heart of Terraskier, and not much you can do about it. So.
I'm confused.
told
The people who were in the temple robbed their own temple? What?
No, this is a rogue that just happened to live in Tenpugs.
Okay, so Tenpug's Temple has a bunch of people that live there. One of them is a decent leveled rogue, and he likes to steal things. But everybody at Tenpug's Temple says it's forbidden to take anything from the temple. The ghosts will be upset. The rogue, he trusts Tenpug, and he never steals from the temple. But you guys say you have wiped out all of the undead in the temple. So Raxkin thinking, hey, if there's no more undead, we can't offend the undead by looting the temple anymore, and if nobody notices, maybe I can make some money here. And so he immediately goes and he steals a bunch of stuff. And, as he
That's
suspected, there
no
are
one
no
noticed.
ghosts. There are no ghosts, and nobody noticed except for Orin at this point. And so
Yeah.
he's basically made some money. Or he's about to if you don't stop the sale. But these artifacts are of no value to anybody. These are just like old ceramics.
Okay,
You
I
can't
don't know.
hold it that much against him.
A little bit of grave
that's-
robbing from the ancient giants.
Yeah, that's where I'm trying to figure out how I feel about this. Like, I kind of feel like I'm a big old hypocrite if I stop him, because what did we
What?
just do? We have the Heart of Terror skier, and then on the other hand, it's also like not weapons or anything. Not anything's gonna get anybody in trouble. I just
He's
Look,
just an
look,
opportunist. Not so much a
I-
villain,
Why-
but an
why-
opportunist.
Why were you
I made
telling
a deal
this
with a
thief
lich,
all of this
okay? That
information?
lich happened to be a good guy. I don't think the liches over here were that nice.
ah.
If it makes you feel better,
Here's what I'm gonna do. Well, I can't hear anything you're about to tell me because you don't know about this. You don't know anything
Okay.
about this. I'm going to, while he's haggling with the shopkeeper, I say, "Well, sir, I have to say that sounds very interesting. I might be a buyer. Can I?" I nod my head over to the side, to the left, over this way. Okay, can I speak to you for a moment?
Okay.
And after he turns, Raxkin turns to walk away, I go slightly behind Raxkin and I make a wink at the shopkeep. I don't know if you'll see it, but anyway, point is I'm gonna go take Raxkin off to the side here, and I say, well, you made great time. I have to applaud you, sir. Maybe he goes, whatever do you mean?
You probably had to spend a while in Cromlin. You get here faster than he does, but he arrives after you did and then does his business.
I'm trying to mince you on that. I'm just saying, I'm applauding you as your in your wiles of banditry here. You've definitely made amazing time. And I give him a knowing, I tip my head down, with a look, a somewhat disapproving, somehow both disapproving and also approving, like proud, but also like, you naughty boy. So, listen. It looks like, I'm gonna see if I'm good at this. I'm gonna hand him one of the things from his pocket. I don't know if you can see if the roll did that for him. If I beat him on the sleight of hand.
What's your number? Oh, I rolled a 1. Never mind. He didn't
Okay.
notice.
I'm gonna hand him one of the things from his pocket. It seems like everything you've got here is historical artifacts. I kind of wish you didn't do that. Like a friend of mine said, it belongs in a museum. But,
What the hell's a museum?
that's true. Okay.
is that some kind of powerful warlord?
Okay.
Inside him?
Well-
What?
He said it belongs in a museum, and it's like, what the heck's a museum?
That's true. We have no benefactors, rich benefactors making museums here.
All
Not
I know
yours.
is that rich people like weird things.
Yeah. Well, and really, I suppose in Dark Sun, that's what all the museums are. Is these Templars that happen to have, or sorcerer kings that have large libraries full of old, sundries. Well, anyway,
Raxkin just says honor among thieves and goes back to his sail.
yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay.
You basically just cut at him. It's like, yeah, I don't like this that much. No, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Well, all right then.
Everybody
I
who
don't-
could have cared has been destroyed.
Yeah, I basically just know he knows I know, and just let him off the hook or whatever. But yeah, thank you for that little scene.
You didn't threaten to narc on him. He might have offered to bribe you. Oh well. Okay, so
I could have,
He knows
but
that you know, so you do have leverage over him now, even if you never choose to use it.
true.
yeah, I don't even know if I feel like I'm in the standing to narc on him, but I guess I've maybe built some goodwill, maybe later, if I could use him as a resource. I do like building my network of thieves, so that's kind of in character in that regard. Okay, end of scene.
All right. Was there anything else you needed in Cromlin?
They don't have smoke bombs, do they? Because I need more smoke bombs. I used
Yeah,
them
that's
all up.
fine. You can refill. I don't have a
Okay,
shopping
done.
list, so I'll just say they've got it.
Done.
We are pretty much out of time. Are you all going to take the airship and return to the north, to the Hogalate ruins, in order to use the teleporter?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll see if there's any random encounters during my prep for next week. Oh, wait, what? It's the 11th. Next week is going to be the 18th. I think the week after that, Wednesday, is Christmas, so we're probably not going to have our game 2 weeks from now,
Fuck
but
Christmas.
we can probably have our game next week on schedule.
During the holidays, are you guys gonna have some time off, or?
I'm always around. I live with my family, so I don't have to travel. So even though it'll be Christmas, I'll have most of my free time here to just hang out and do stuff.
I'm gonna be off.
I might not be on. I'm not sure what we're doing for Christmas. I know New Year I'm not gonna be here.
I don't know. Even if it's not Christmas, like around that time. If you guys want to play, if you have some time off.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Holiday D&D session.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some time. So. January, though, I just gotta let you guys know. There's actually 2 weeks. I'm probably not gonna be there.
Well, 2 weeks is Christmas.
No, I'm talking about
After that?
January.
January. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you guys know. I have to still schedule it, but I'm gonna be traveling.
Yeah, that's quite a ways out. I'm gonna forget if you don't remind us when it happens.
Yeah.
Good question.
Yeah.
There's this named slave I can buy, Tanis of Ravid. He's a diplomat.
Now, where are you seeing that?
In the current region, slaver item shop tab.
Oh yeah, Azith's Rest. Yeah, they did have some slaves. I think. Did you buy one of them? I thought you already bought one of them.
I don't think I did, but that looks...
Taro, didn't you buy one of the slaves?
Yes, to free him immediately.
Okay, so he's been freed. Which one was it?
He was some dude. It was the guy. It was the NPC who was like, "Thank you for freeing me. I had a meeting to help convince the bandit tribes to work together."
Well, that sounds like the same guy.
Was it the
Diplomat.
one from Ravage?
I believe so. I think his name
So-
started with J or something.
All right, so that one's probably not available. I'm gonna cross it out. There's another one that's from Plunder.
Well, no, I just saw the diplomat, like a diplomat slave. What the heck?
Diplomat.
So,
Yes, he was a diplomat. That's what it was called.
yeah. So I guess I just caught it the same way as yours did earlier, and so I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's helpful. So he's like on the ship with us, isn't he?
I don't
Or
know.
is
He
still
was
following
he
the
was
House of Bandit?
he was freed, so he's just like out on his own doing whatever. He probably returned to the bandit clans.
Well, right, but he's kind of doing if our missions align, so he's
He was
Coming
from
back to
the
Ravage.
he was from Ravage, which is the diplomatic city. So he's
Right.
carrying word of the party to that city, and you're trying to help them have their meeting of all of the bandit tribes to try to like get them to stop raiding. So he can be your contact there in Ravage when you do get there.
Right. Okay.
He does owe you one for freeing him.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to end the stream there. Thanks for watching out there in Twitch land. Catch us next week.